Welcome to the Meat Sangria podcast, everyone. I am your host, Matt Lipari. I do not have my list of topics up. What am I doing? I'm so unprepared. Not unprepared. I actually pulled it up in 2 seconds. That's how good I am. You doubted me, and I proved you wrong. You fucking losers. You suckers. Homeless bums, dare I call you. No, we don't want to make fun of the homeless here. How's it going, everyone? I have a new mug. I don't think I had this one last episode, no. The Bubonic Plague Chicken Club mug. And then I have the Bubonic Plague Chicken Club shirt, which, of course, are available at mattlipari.com/merch or mattliparistore.com. Whichever place you want to go, or mattliparishop.com. I buy so many websites, it's crazy. Yeah, that's it. What I do this weekend, we have to start off with that. You guys have to learn so much more about me. Learn what I do with my time besides staring at the wall and just being an amazingly cool person and so good for this country and environment. And I don't know why I was thinking good for this environment as if I'm some sort of new plant that's been growing in your garden. A new bug, a new bee that has been introduced. I went to, what did I do on Saturday? Oh, I went out for St. Patrick's Day. It was chill. Nothing crazy. And then on Sunday I went to my friend is getting engaged. Congratulations to the couple. I don't want to put them on blast because I just said I could tell you guys more about my life, but I actually changed my mind real quick. I changed it. You guys don't need to know, but I went to their engagement party, and it was a good time. And I believe I am I was told I am the ring bearer, so they don't have any 12-year-olds doing that. They have I will be 27 at the time of this wedding. They have a 27-year-old man being the ring bearer. But that's better than my brother, who is claimed to be the flower girl. So, that's nice. That's cool. But I can bear a ring. They call me Frodo, how good I bear that ring, bro. They call me Gollum, how good I put that ring on my finger. Someone had to have rapped that before. Someone had to have, bro. Someone had to have said that line. That's so clearly obvious, I can't even claim that as my own joke. I never heard it, but why is it so dusty on my table? Oh, I have this rock here. If you're listening to this on Spotify, you don't see my cool-ass rock that is a geode that if I threw it at the ground really hard, it would explode. If I threw it at the ground in my apartment, it would break the floor and I'd have to pay a lot of money. As my, whatever fee, my security deposit or whatever shit, I don't even know. I don't know, man. Speaking of my apartment, Con Edison keeps fucking up. Dude, I've had to open up so many cases with them. I don't even want to talk about this, but real quick. This is not one of the topics on my sheet. They just keep fucking charging me $800 a month for my electricity. And then we keep fixing it. I'm like, guys, you made a mistake. They're like, oh, shit, we did. My bad, Matt, we did. And then they're just like, oh, actually, it's $800 still. But guys, you suck at electricity. It's your one job and you suck at it. Imagine sucking electricity. I'm an electricity hoe. All I do is suck electricity. No, but I went to an engagement party. And we went to a bar afterwards. It was cool. I was just thinking about that, though. Like, I remember it was a few weeks ago. I was at I was walking down my hometown strip where all the bars are, and there was just a bunch of kids trying to get into bars, and they looked so young, it was ridiculous. And I realized that's what we looked like, or at least that's probably what I looked like when I was that young. And it's just like so obvious they're not 21. They're like 12. I think some of these kids are legitimately 12. They're so obviously not of age. The bouncers know. They don't really care, I guess, because, you know, they're just looking at the ID. And if it's fake and it looks good, the owner's like, yeah, let them in or whatever. As long as they have an ID that's fake. But they look so ridiculously young. And it's like kind of crazy. I think I always looked a little bit older. You guys think I'm all like 85 years old? I think I always looked older, but just some of these kids, like, it's just like, wow, my God. My fucking God. So, yeah, good luck to them getting in there. Good luck to them traumatizing themselves, whatever they do. I had a fake ID in case you didn't know. Scandalous. I hear the police sirens. Fuck. God damn it, they're coming. I had one, I think, I got it when I was 19, I think. So that's late for some people. Some people have it when they're literally like 15. Which is ridiculous, but we don't need to get into that. And I mean, I didn't go out that much, but I certainly used it. And it came in handy. It was from New Hampshire, I believe. And no one ever really quizzed me on it. No one ever said it was fake. It was a pretty bad fake, though. It didn't scan. If you scanned, it didn't scan. It was bad. So if anyone really called me out on it, I wouldn't have been able to get through, but no one really did. They just looked at it and were like, you're good to go. So it is. I think it cost me $50, and then my friend got it for me. My friend got it, I remember, and then he came. We were gonna use them. It was like a winter break or something. He was like, we were gonna go out. He came back and he didn't have mine, and I was like, "Where's my ID?" He was like, "Oh, I thought I gave it to you. I forgot it." I was like, "Bro, what? Are you retarded, dude?" He's my friend's at a different state, a different college. He got it like a month before. He's like, "Oh, I forgot. I thought I already gave it to him." Like, when? I haven't seen you in like 3 months. What the hell? Why would you have given this to me? So everyone went out without me, which honestly at the time I didn't really care. Sometimes when people are going out, it was like I almost felt like it was a duty that I had to go out with them, but just not. I didn't want to. I was like, all right, whatever. But he just like just remember being like, what? We're all like, what? How do you not have it? What the hell's wrong with you? So that's kind of funny. But I might. Do I still have one of them? I might have kept one. I don't know where it is. I think I cut them up. I definitely. They give you 2 copies when you get them. Anyone's trying to get. I don't know anyone that makes them. I'm a 27-year-old man. If I did, that'd be weird. That'd be extremely weird. I'm a 26-year-old man, so I don't want to age myself. But yeah, they come in handy. So anyway, these kids are fucking young as shit. And when you see real adults at the bar, you're like, okay, that's a real adult. You see these kids, you're like, what the fuck? This guy is so young. That's crazy. I wonder what they look at. Like, if I was at the bar, if I was a creepy 26-year-old and I was talking to the younger girls at the bar, would they be looking at me like, that guy's so old? That guy's fucking ancient. They probably would be. They probably would be. That's a note for all you guys who are hitting on 18-year-olds. Don't do that if you are too old. When I turn 27, 22 is the minimum age. I almost said maximum age for a second. Whoops. If you're older than 22, I'm turning to Leonardo DiCaprio earlier than he ever turned into himself. That's crazy. All right, this is a one-off thing. Someone stopped me on the street today. I was going to the gym. In case you can't tell, and the muscles are looking pretty good. And there was 2 people wearing vests, and I knew they were trying to like do a survey or get donations or some shit. One of the guy, he looked at me and he was like, "Hey, sir, how's it going? Good morning. Can I stop to talk to you for a little bit?" And I said, what'd I say? This is a perfect line. I said it on the spot, and I think it's so beautiful that I had to write it down. I was so proud of myself. He said, "Sir, can I stop to talk to you for a second?" And I just kept walking. I said, "You cannot, but I appreciate the offer." How good is that, guys? How fucking good is that? You cannot, but I appreciate the offer. It's almost like they're doing me a favor, and I'm like, nah, dude, I don't want it. I appreciate it, man. You're so generous, but I don't actually want that. You put the ball in their court. I'm being so nice to them. So that's one for free. You guys want to say that to someone? Someone goes, "Hey, sir, can you give me money?" It works in that way. "Hey, can I get $1?" I said, "Do you have spare change?" They go, "No, I don't, but I appreciate the offer." Just what offer? The offer, it's not even an offer, but to them, they're like, "Wait, I made you an offer? I gave you an opportunity?" Flip the script, is what I'm trying to say. Flip it on them. So that's for free, guys. Use that one if you want. For free. You get all the knowledge from this podcast. You're welcome. I don't know what they could have been raising money for childhood cancer. Childhood cancer, Make-A-Wish Foundation, saving the world. I would have been like, nah, I'm good. Actually, I have more important things to do. I have to do legs at the gym today because my legs look like toothpicks. Now, my legs are actually kind of nice. Remember when I changed the angle of the camera for this podcast so that you guys couldn't see my legs? Good times. I can assure you they're looking to feel. You hear that? Hear that meat slapping? That's weird. Some of you guys got excited by that. Whoops. My bad. No slapping meat here. We're not slapping any meat. Not touching any meat on the podcast. No meat touching. Unless you want to. Unless one of you... All right, sorry. Yeah, so you cannot, but I appreciate the offer. That's the line. All right, more current events. This one's a fun one. This is what I want to talk about immediately. Harry Sisson. I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name. Harry Sisson is a playaaaa. That's what I wrote down. If you don't know who this man is, he is one of these young little Democrat boys. I don't say that derogatorily, even though I kind of do. One of these young little Twinkie, I'll call him just these young little pretty boy Democrat boys who go on the internet and make all these videos, and they're, just these. They've made their career being these political shills almost, but they're very liberal. And they're like these cute little boys, we'll say, in quotes. I put quotes. If you're listening to this, I put quotes. I'm not hitting on them. Because it turns out this man is a player. This 19-year-old boy, he's a regular-looking guy. I don't know, attractive. Like I said, as a pretty-looking boy. Sure, some people like that. He's not like a grizzled man like me with the beard, with the curly hair. He's more of a pretty boy type look. So it depends on what you're interested in. But he's been playing a bunch of ladies. Now I don't know the extent of this, but apparently he had 11 girls that he had convinced he was talking to exclusively at once. 11 young ladies who are also 18, 19 probably, probably not 17. 18, 19, 20, 21, maybe they were older, who knows? And I think this started because he posted another girl on his Instagram or something, or posted a girl, like a hard launched some other girl. And then all these other girls were like, what the fuck? I thought we were together. Which, what are you, stupid, bro? I mean, I guess these players don't think, I say these players as if this is like some foreign group. These dudes that are going crazy, they don't ever think they're going to get caught. If you got 11 girl, like listen, 10 I can understand. 10 is fine. 11, bro, come on. How do you have that much time in the day? Dude, I'll give you a personal story. I've like theoretically dated multiple people at once. I'm not going to say it's like a level of manipulation. I don't like to think of it like that, but of course they never do, so perhaps it was like that. I don't think it was, but I've certainly been on been on dates with someone, and then, you somehow meet someone else. I say somehow, as if I'm not swiping on Hinge that entire time. But, you're going on a couple dates with someone, you're not sure where it's going, but you like them, you want to continue to see them. But, I guess at this moment I had on the Hinge, I had short-term relationship open to long. So it means, I was matching also with people I was filtering by people who also had short-term open to long. So I don't know what they're interested in. They don't know what I'm interested in. Just enjoying someone's company and, seeing what else is out there. That's kind of what I was doing. So you go on a couple dates with someone, and then you go on some dates with someone else, and you're kind of juggling two at the same time. And I'm going to be honest, guys, that was fucking exhausting. That was exhausting to the point where I couldn't even do it past we'll call it one rotation. I got through one rotation of my 2-person roster, and I said, I have to stop this. And I stopped. 11 people, 10 people. I think the thing is about the story is that he wasn't actually seeing some of these people. A lot of these people, he was just like texting them online. I don't know if he was having sex with them. I don't know if there was any physical thing. He was just being a player for really no reason. Why would he do that? Maybe if he was like ever in their city doing some young Democrats speech, he would have hooked up with them or something. I don't know, man. But 11 is ridiculous. Guys, 2 was the max. After I had to break up with one of them, I said, I can't do this, I'm sorry. I didn't say the whole situation. I didn't give them a whole speech. I'm going through a crisis, I can't do this. I was just like, this is not for me. So, I'm not saying I couldn't do 2 again in the future. I'm not saying I want to do 2. Because it is really just kind of exhausting. For me, this guy obviously is doing stuff. He's the popular guy on TikTok or whatever. He has a lot of followers. He's posting whatever. It's just exhausting. How do you have time? How do you fucking so much time to juggle 11 girl? What's the point? What are we doing, guys? 11 girl, and then you had an actual girlfriend in person the whole time. What the heck? That's a 12th girl. That's a fucking 12th girl. My goodness, bro. So, I guess some people, some of these bro dudes look at this and they go, oh, hell yeah, dude, this guy's playing the field. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. I tend to not get excited when another man is, playing around. Why would that excite me? I don't get that. Sure, have a good time with people, enjoy yourself. But I'm not, hearing some guy's cheating on his wife and I go, hell yeah, dude, get that fucking pussy, bro. That's a weird response. So many dudes do that. But, I guess it's fine, quote unquote, fine to be a single guy who's talking to a bunch of girls at once, as long as you're not lying to them, which just seems like what this guy was doing. Did he have to lie to them too? I don't think he did. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't fucking get it. But I think when you also make your whole platform of being a nice person, being this young Democrat guy who's like, this is the party of values or whatever they're saying, and then you go do this, it always backfires, bro. Come on. And should we expect a 19-year-old boy to be this pinnacle of righteousness or whatever? No. Anyone who thought that is stupid. These girls that were probably with him because he's such a nice, respectable young guy. Guys, you're stupid, but you know that now. You realize that. You understand. Kids are stupid. So it is what it is. So I digress on that. I digress about my old playing days. I think 2 at one time is, I I think that's like fine. If you 3 is like it's really just about how much time do you have in your fucking day. It's just like exhausting. How do you deal with that? It's hard enough to do 1 to fit everything in. I think it's a hallmark of someone who's actually not doing much. Someone who's actually way less busy than they say they are. So there it is. Oh, I had another note about this. I think people who make videos online that are like playing a character that's so nice and so like innocent, and then they're turning around and they're using that fame to also like hook up with girls. I think that's so weird. I find that so weird. And my example here is the Da Vinci twins. I don't know if you guys know who those people are. The Da Vinci twins are these like 2 blonde-haired guys who are, I don't know how to describe them. They're like Dr. Seuss characters. They're 2 blonde twins who have weird hairstyles, and they speak in a weird. They're like, "Hello, we are the Da Vinci." They speak like they are kind of like retarded, but like in like a fun way. Like they speak broken English. I don't know if they actually speak English. I think they're from like another country, probably like Germany or something. They would be from Germany, actually. That would make sense. Maybe they're not, but they go like, "We are the Da Vinci twins. We the..." All right, whatever, fine. But just thinking about those guys like having sex with people, especially people in their DM. I don't know who's ever DMing those guys. Not that they're ugly. I'm sure they're fine. It's like, who's DMing the Da Vinci twins? No offense to them. I'm just saying. Well, actually, kind of offense to them because they're like joke thieves. And but whatever. No one's taking them seriously as comedic entities, so it's fine. Whatever. But just like the idea that like they would be using their platform, which I don't know if they are. I don't have any credit. I'm just making this up. I'm just saying, like, imagine it's kind of like a parallel to this other guy. It was like a guy that's like, I'm this like super cool young Democrat guy who's a nice guy, and then you're using your platform to manipulate women. It's like, all right, that's fucked up. That is fucked up. If I did it, which I'm not doing that. I don't meet anyone through TikTok or Instagram or whatever. I've been on a few dates through them, but really, we're not. It's not. I haven't been on a date organized through TikTok and fucking or Instagram or anything since like probably July or something of last year. This is March of the next year, so it's been a while. It's not a thing I do. I'm not manipulating people in the messages. So I can be your good source, but if I was, that'd just be, I'm not hiding behind a character. I'm playing myself everywhere. I am being myself in every video I'm doing. So it kind of, like, I'm not pretending to be like this, oh, I'm silly, jolly Teletubby man. I'm the Da Vinci Teletubby boys. So I think that's fine if someone like me, I'm just rerouting the situation so that I'm right, and no matter what. Someone like me were to do that, then it's perfectly fine. But no, 1 second, I need to sip water. You know, I think if you're playing like this fun, like, it's like if Mr. Rogers turned out to be some like crazy sex guy and he was using his fame for that. Like, what are you doing, bro? He can't do that. You're like the nice old man who plays with kids, and you find out he's in like a sex dungeon. You'd be like, what the fuck? Even if it's all legal and consensual, it's just weird to use your fame when you're like being this whimsy character. Every time I do that, I just wave my hands like this. It's like a little bear. Doo, doo, doo. It's weird to use that fame to get women. And like I said, I don't know what women are interested in that. It'd be very weird if Mr. Rogers was hitting on you. Not that he's an ugly guy or whatever, not a nice guy, but like if Mr. Rogers was hitting on you and using his fame as Mr. Rogers to get into your pants, and you were like, oh, this guy's so famous and so cool. That's just weird on you, too. It's weird for everyone involved. Like, clout chasing with Mr. Rogers. That's strange. But, yeah, so it's kind of weird when they do that. So I'm just saying, if you want to be a professional online player, you gotta be yourself. That's what I'm trying to say. Well, that makes no sense, because the players they don't have rules. They don't abide by the playbook, right? It's the playaaaa playbook, but that doesn't exist. It's not a real thing, the playaaaa playbook. I am just saying some tongue twister. Let's make a tongue twister. I like to play with the playaaaa playbook at Play-Doh time on Pluto. That doesn't make sense. There was too many. I play with the playaaaa playbook. That ends the sentence, though. I push Play-Doh past the playaaaa playbook. I push Play-Doh plus the playaaaa playbook. I push Play-Doh plus the playaaaa playbook. All right. Kind of works. Kind of makes sense. Anyway, next topic. Canada is threatening to remove access to PornHub from the United States. Whoa, hey, Canada, we were just kidding about that whole tariff thing. Whoa, you called our bluff, buddy. What? Wait, I can't see Stormy Daniels take it in the butt anymore? Whoa. Listen, Canada, the 51st state stuff, my bad. I didn't mean that. I can't find my next victim. This is Donald Trump, by the way, speaking. Canada's the best place. They have the best pornography. They have the most amazing fake boobs I've ever seen, and I've seen a lot. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if they'll actually do that. I mean, the whole stuff with Canada, just whatever. Obviously not great. It's an ally of ours. We'll see. Again, I don't want to talk about. I'm trying not to talk about politics that much anymore. I'll just allude to it slightly. Tensions are not great. Maybe my electricity bill is $800 because of Canada adding tariffs to my electricity. I highly doubt it. They said they were going to add like a 25% tariff, not a fucking 400% or like a 700% tariff. My goddamn electricity. So it's obviously not right. But yeah. So Pornhub. I don't know if I've talked about. I think I have talked about this on the podcast. How I don't watch hardcore porn anymore. I was gonna say hardcore pawn, which used to be a great show on TV. Less gold at hardcore pawn. His daughter Ashley and his son Seth would just hate each other. If anyone knows this show, you're like laughing at the reference I just made. What a great show! What an amazing show that was. Some of those ratchet people coming in. That was an amazing show on True TV. That was a precursor to Impractical Jokers. Hardcore Pawn. What a great show, dude. All right, and then what was I saying? Oh no, hardcore porn. No, I don't watch any. I have to have talked about this. I don't watch any. I'll mention it briefly, really quick. I don't watch any boy/girl porn. I don't watch any porn with a man's wiener inside of it. Refuse to see any wieners in my videos. No wieners involved. And it's a decision I made almost 3 years ago at this point, which is crazy, like 2.5 years ago. And then ever since then, I've been able to keep it up, so I just don't do it anymore. And so really Pornhub going away wouldn't bother me that much, honestly. I get many other sites. You know the folders I have on here? No, I'm kidding. I don't get saving porn too. That's like a degenerate behavior. Like saving it to your camera roll? I've never done that. That's insane. You used to have like 5. Like, when do you need it when you're offline? Just like, oh, on the bus? Let me quickly watch a little clip. Get me in the mood before I go home and drink my chocolate milk and watch my TV shows. I don't get that. So, obviously Pornhub getting removed from American access would be pretty devastating to Pornhub, I would think. Pretty fucking bad for their advertising revenue, I would assume. We're degenerates in this country. But, if they do it, they do it. They either we're going to call their bluff or not. You're going to take away America's greatest pastime? I guess you got to do it, Canada. I would support you guys doing it if you need to. But that's crazy. That just seems like a ridiculous thing to do. What is the company's name? Mind Geek? Mind Freak? I think it's Mind Geek. Crazy. Crazy to get a job at Mind Geek. I wonder how much you have to look at the actual content if you're just a software engineer at Mind Geek. It's a big-ass website, but they have like people doing actual work on mindgeek.com. They probably get paid so much. I wonder if you just go to anyone's computer at any point, there's just like every single porn video on there. They just have to, because you have to scroll the website and check if it's working and stuff. Maybe they like black out the thumbnails. That might make sense. Not black out in the terms of like cover it with a giant black man's wiener. Instead of blacking out the regular way, let's black it out a different kind of way. The NASA astronauts have been rescued. They're going to be pretty upset that Pornhub's going away from the United States because they have not had a lot of alone time to get it on. Am I right? They have finally been rescued after 9 months. Congratulations to them. They don't look too good, I'll be honest. The woman looks like she's aged a million years. Susie or Suni or something. I forgot her name. I don't even know the guy's name. It's fine if I forget the woman's name if I never knew the guy's name in the first place, because that's not sexist. That just means I don't know people's names. She kind of looks like a Disney Channel villain right now. Her hair is crazy. She's like gaunt. I feel bad for the woman. Hopefully she recovers. But she just looks, she's like, ugh. She's like a frightened child. She's like a child that just watched Hiroshima blow up. She's like, oh. That was not a Japanese accent. That was not cultural appropriation. Yes, I hope she's doing that. Good. The guy, I don't even know. The guy's just a white dude. The guy's a white dude from Kansas. He's like, I'm chilling. I'm fine. Going back to potato farming afterwards. So, yeah, hopefully they're good. I guess they, was that the Tesla? I don't even know the circumstances. I'm assuming it was SpaceX, not Tesla. SpaceX got them down. Everyone still hates Elon Musk, so, he's trying his best for some goodwill. It's not working. It's not working, bro. Everything's going to shit. You can't have your cake and eat it too, Elon. You can't have your goddamn cake and eat it too, buddy. You can't have that cake, buddy. I almost feel bad for him. Is that crazy? I almost feel bad for him right now because, like, to me, he's kind of like a child trapped in a man's body. And he's just an innocent guy almost. They're just like, I want to make things better and build cool stuff, but he's also like, has no empathy for people. It's like a 12-year-old that has good intentions, but like doesn't get that he hurts people. That's the perfect analogy. So I feel bad. He's like, why did my car stock go down? Why my car? I don't get it. My car stock go down. No one like my car no more. It's kind of just like, oh man, poor guy. But also like, can you chill, bro? You're the richest man in the world. Like, chill, bro. Oh my God, something went bad for you. Oh, we're supposed to all feel bad, bro. You have $400 billion. Oh, now you have 250. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Tears of sadness are flying out of my mouth, bro. Come on. So whatever, man. I don't feel bad for this man. I don't feel bad for Elon, but I kind of do. I keep seeing him on Fox News like crying. He's like, he just looks so sad. It's like, I don't get it. I'm just doing so many good things, and everyone's like not buying my cars, and they all like hate me and stuff, and they're like firebombing and putting Nazi salutes. Like, bro, can you just like, I don't know, man. Just whatever. Anyway, so the astronauts are back. Congratulations. Can't wait to send more up there. Can't wait to send. They'll probably make a movie about this. Like, what is the movie about the guy stuck between two rocks? Like 150 hours or some shit. This is way more hours. This is 9 months worth of hours. 9 times 30 is 270 days times 24. Looking at 5,000 something hours. Is that right? Is that the correct math? I have a calculator on this fucking app. Am I right? 24 times 270, 6,480. I was close. I just didn't multiply the second two numbers. All right, whatever. It's a lot of hours. It wouldn't be a catchy enough movie title. 6,000. What is that? 6,000 hours. All right. Someone. I saw a clip. Maybe I'll put this on the screen. I saw just a picture on Reddit. Someone put a carrot up their anus, and I'm not sure why that's news here. I'm just gonna do a brief PSA about the carrot meisters. They're fine if you want to do that. If you want to, I have one right here. We'll have him speak for himself. Guys, if you want to put me up your ass, that's completely fine. We actually like enjoy that kind of stuff. We're kind of like sexually ambiguous. It's all right. He's saying too much. Basically, they're not straight or gay. They also don't have a gender. Some carrot meisters. So, you know, if you want to put them up your butt I'm assuming they did this for pleasurable reasons. Whoever did that, not for like agricultural reasons or whatever. I heard carrots grow best when they're in the anus. It was a big ass carrot. You know, the carrot meisters are fine with that. It's an enjoyable experience. They'll know. They'll feel that they're in there. It's good for them. So rewarding for them. So you know, do that if you want. I'm just saying PSA. If you want to stick foreign objects up your butt, carrot is okay. A large carrot. You can't eat it afterwards. You can't eat it. If that's your fetish, you can't do that. But I'm just saying the carrot meisters. I should wear a carrot meister shirt for this. Guys, if you don't know what the carrot meister is, look it up. I don't know what to tell you. Look up carrot meister. You'll see it in 2 seconds. It'll pop up. But carrot meister is an amazing guy, and there's multiple. It's a species. It's a creature. But yeah, they're okay with you sticking carrots up your butt. I'm just trying to get that out there. Just trying to say that. All right, this one's a fun one. And I have to do some explaining to get out of it. The FDA cracks down on doing poppers, the popular drug amongst gay people, because it opens their asshole real wide for those big juicy carrots and whatnot you want to stick up there. The FDA is cracking down on it because I believe it was being sold as like a cleaning. It's sold at gas stations, I think. This is all here. I'm going to explain myself. Because as it stands right now, you go, whoa, Matt, well, you know so much about the drug that expands your butthole for gay intercourse. Guys, listen. I believe it was sold at... Guys, listen, and I don't defend myself at all. I believe it's sold at gas stations or something, and they say it's like a cleaning product, so you can buy it. It's just like this very, like, potent... It's almost like rubbing alcohol or like a fucking acetone or whatever. But anyway, into the story. I've done poppers before. And it was so I could open my giant butthole and swallow people like Kirby. And so that I could sit on human beings and engulf them in my body and absorb their nutrients into my body. No, it was not. I was on a date last year. Almost a year ago at this point. Or I did it on multiple dates with the same person. With this girl who, she was cool, you know, whatever. Didn't work out. But somehow she just, like, was in her purse. There was, like, a million things in her purse. She pulled out poppers. And I didn't even know what they were at the time. And I was like, what is that? Popper? For some reason, I thought she was talking about, like, whippets or whatever, which I've never done. It's like a gas you inhale that makes you feel good. She's like, no, these are poppers. This is like a popular gay party drug that expands your butthole. And I probably asked her why she had them. I don't remember. I think she just like had them. Maybe she was alluding that she wanted some whatever. We're not going to go with the graphic. Hey, her and I did not have any. I did not get to see if the poppers worked. Let's just say on either side. But in that regard, but she had the popper. And she's like, it makes you feel like kind of high for like a minute or like I forget how long it was. And I was like, oh, is it like you can just do it? And I was like, yeah. I just couldn't speak English. She was like, yeah, you can just, it's fine. You just do it. It goes away in like 2 seconds. So I was like, all right, can we do it? Like, can we just try right now? I want to see what it's like. Because I was told it's a very simple thing. It's not like, it's like doing crack or whatever. It's just, you sniff, basically you sniff this like, it's like an acetone. You sniff acetone and then you like kind of sit there and then it just makes you feel really lightheaded for like a minute. It feels really good. I'm not going to lie. It felt really good to the point where on our second date, I was like, yo, can I get another sniff of those poppers? I was like, hey, you got the goods? Hey, it's nice seeing you here and everything. Like, I know we're on a date for each other, but like, yeah, you got those like goods. So we did them again. And it feels good. I'm not going to lie. It feels really good. I don't know about my butthole, though. I don't know. I was trying to figure out if my butthole was expanding, and I don't think it really did. So maybe I didn't do enough. But I do remember just sniffing it, and then like for 30 seconds, just like, you're like, that feels really nice. Just kind of like laughing. It's like being high on like laughing gas or something. It's very nice. I almost want to have them right now just to like experience it again. So I need to go on a date with someone with poppers, or I can just buy them. But anyway, the FDA is cracking down on it because I don't know what it is. It's like glue. It's like it's just strong glue in a bottle. I don't think it ever ends too. Like, I don't know if it dies out because it's just emanating smell. We just sniff it, but it's not like I'm absorbing particles. It's just like it's like a paste that you sniff. It's like if I pooped on the floor and sniffed my poop. That's not like sucking the poop out. That was such a weird analogy. What the heck? What the hell? So, yeah, I did poppers, and, yeah, I don't know if they expanded my butthole. I didn't have an urge to poop. I didn't, like, things just didn't start flying out of me, so maybe I had to do them for longer. I'm not sure. But, the FDA is cracking down on that, and, they probably should, right? It's weird. I don't know if it's dangerous. I was told it wasn't, so maybe, is there, like, fentanyl mixed with poppers at this point? I don't know. But, it was cool. I enjoyed my experience with them. So unfortunate that the FDA, but she still has them, is what I'm trying to say. If you buy them once, it lasts for a while, so I could hit her up. I don't even know if I still have her number. Be like, hey, I know you ended things with me, but yeah, I could have sworn I can't find poppers anywhere. Can I get a swig? Can I get a sniff? $5 for a sniff? Yeah, so it sucks for all you gay guys. I hope you find other ways to stretch your buttholes out. I mean, sure, there's many possibilities you can try. I'm sure there's a lot of different knickknacks and tools, and you can use the thing at the dentist's office that put in your mouth to open it. You can just put that back there. Is that okay? Is that fine to say? Am I allowed to say that without getting in trouble? I just did, boys. I just fucking did. So there we go about that. Man, my butthole is tired after that story. My goodness. Brings back good memories, am I right? American influencer steals baby wombat from mother in Australia. American influencer, I believe an animal influencer, was in Australia. This is like a few weeks ago. And they have a video of them just going up to wombats on the side of the road, and they just took the baby away, and they were like, we got the fucking baby. And the mom was like, no, my baby. That's how wombats talk in Australia. My fucking baby. And then they filmed the video. They gave the baby back eventually, but it was like the mom was like screaming because you just took her child away. It's like running after them. I don't know what the purpose of the video was. They made up some BS. Oh, we were just scared about the baby's health, or I don't know, whatever. They were just laughing to stealing a baby. So that's kind of traumatic. But Australia they cracked down on this, and we're going to expel you from this country, cancel your visa. You are done in this place. They take their wombats seriously over there. If you guys fuck with any of their weird autistic animals, they are coming at you. And I don't blame them. Why are you taking wombat babies from their mothers? Why are you taking wombat babies from their mothers? For what? Some animals don't care about their babies. Some, like turtles, they leave them in the sand. They're like, all right, have fun eating them, raccoons and seagulls. Wombats, though, mammals, we like our babies. We take care. Unless you're a young man in the ghetto, dare I say, and you have a child, you don't take care of it. Some people do that. Why did that feel kind of racist? I was going to say a specific race, white men, not black men. But then it felt racist, so I didn't say that. No, I didn't need to say that. That was racist. I'm so sorry, guys. But at a certain rate, in some of these lower income areas, they do leave their children more often. So Whether that's white or black. Honestly, in like the deep south, where there's like a trailer park, white trash, I'm sure they're leaving their kids just as often as in the ghetto. So it really isn't a race thing. It's more of a poverty level thing. So yeah. So I'm just saying, you could steal one of their kids, they'd probably be like, thank God, thank God, thank God, this American influencer stole my child. But a wombat's baby, you can't do. You can't do that to a wombat baby. And they gave it back, and I'm sure they have a cool story now. Remember when that woman stole you from me back in the day? Yeah, that wasn't great. That was not great. So, I kind of support, if you go to another country, dude, honestly, if I'm in another country, I'm on my best behavior. If I go to a country that's weird, especially a country that's, like, not, well, Australia's fine, but, like, if I'm going, like, I might be going to Africa this year. Pretty much am. You just have to book everything. But bro, I'm not acting up in Africa, dude. It's too far away from home. I don't know what the U.S. I'm saying Africa as if it's a country. It's not. I obviously know what country I'm going to. I don't want to say it yet. I'm not acting. I'm not going to like the Democratic Republic of the Congo where people are getting killed every 2 seconds. Not going there. Recently in the news, there was like 50 Christians in the DRC found beheaded. I was like, all right, swiping that off my vacation plans. Jesus Christ. My goodness, that's usually what people do to Jewish people. Like, or not, actually not, but no one's beheading is crazy. Come on. Beheading is insane. That place is insane. But anyway. No, like I'm still on my best behavior. I don't know what the rules, what the customs are in some of these places. You don't know. It's like some places jaywalking is like a ticketable offense, illegal. I jaywalk in New York all the time. I jaywalk in front of a police officer. I don't care. Literally, dude, they don't care. So you have to be careful in some places. You gotta like, just like have a like. All right, I probably shouldn't do things that I'm not comfortable doing. So, or that I don't know if they're comfortable with me doing. So in this case, you go to Australia and you film yourself stealing a wombat baby. Bro, every animal there is so protected. There's like one little like frog that you accidentally step on, they'll shoot you in the face at the border. So yeah, don't do that. Don't be an idiot. Don't be an idiot when you're traveling. Be respectful, guys. I don't know if some Americans have a reputation for being ignorant when they travel. I think a lot of the one culture that does have a reputation for being ignorant when they travel is Chinese people. Chinese tourists, man, they go crazy. They just have a different way of life over there. I'm not saying like derogatorily like Chinese people are bad, obviously not, but you know, some of them are like very like they're loud in some place. I remember like being in Italy and just other countries too, they talk about them, but in Italy they were like, oh my god, they're crazy, dude. They throw trash on the floor. They go This is like Chinese stereotypes that I'm just spreading. The Chinese, this is a Make America Great Again sponsored podcast. The Chinese, they're bad for you. Why would Donald Trump sound like that? That makes no sense. All right, no, Chinese people are great. We love Chinese people here. Chinese Americans, amazing. Backbone of New York City. Backbone of, honestly, the whole country. We love Chinese people. Nightclub fire in Macedonia kills 59 people. This was like a few weeks ago. I'm not going to lie, I had to look up where Macedonia was on the map. I forgot if it was an Eastern European country or like more of like a Balkan area country, like by Georgia. It's right above Greece. Bro, some of these places, dude, you hear about some of these like tragedies in other places. They do not build things up to code. This place that this happened was a nightclub. It was an unauthorized nightclub, which no one even cares about. That place has probably been there for years. No one's looked at the building specs. Unauthorized nightclub, lit on fire. 170 people injured, 59 people killed. It's just crazy. That's a horrible way to go. But some of these countries, dude, you hear about these and you're like, Jesus, how could that many people die? They're just fucking around out there, bro. As bad as some, like, the building construction in the United States has gone down a lot. People always talk about how shitty houses are these days. At least we have, like, codes for a lot of stuff. You can't build, like, a shanty town in a city. It has to be up to code. We have buildings that collapse sometimes. The one in Florida that collapsed because it wasn't inspected, and it was by the water, and was being eroded and shifting and whatever. That one was a tragedy. But, in fucking some of these other places, they're building shacks with multiple levels, and 59 people to die is crazy. That's great. That's so sad. So, shout out to the Macedonians. Honestly, Macedonia sounds like a fake place. I've never met a Macedonian. But, shout out to them. Shout out to them for dying. No. Shout out to the ones who didn't die. But that's crazy. That might be like the whole population of Macedonia, actually. Like, entire country wiped off map because of nightclub fire. It's so crazy that I can just make fun of Macedonia for this tragedy, and I don't feel that bad because it's a country that I barely knew existed. I obviously knew it existed, but it's a country that I know so little about and it's so far away that I'm like, whatever. They just died, whatever, it was fine. I guess they probably make fun of 9/11, so it's all good. We all just make fun of people that died. If I died in a tragedy, guys, you better make fun of me. Holy shit, you better just roast the fuck out of me. Especially if I died in a fire, you for sure should roast the fuck out of me. It'd be so funny. Yeah. I want to talk. Let's do an ad read first, guys. I forgot to put that explicitly on there. Today's episode, guys, is sponsored by NordVPN. Staying safe online is an ever-growing difficulty, and you could be exploited by hackers. NordVPN allows you to change your IP address, making you harder to track, securing your privacy. Visit MeatSangria.com and click on the podcast sponsor section to get 72% off NordVPN's 2-year plan. Thank you so much, NordVPN. Who could have predicted that sponsor? This episode is also sponsored by the Meat Sangria store. Visit MattLiparistore.com, or you can go to MattLipari.com/merch, and you can get, today I'm wearing a fine item. I'm wearing the Bubonic Plague Chicken Club shirt. The Bubonic Plague Chicken. If you don't know what that is, you don't know who I am. We have a nice chicken wearing a plague mask. And if you can be part of the Bubonic Plague Chicken Club if you'd like, we have a mug as well if you want. And I believe maybe a hoodie. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, you can check that out if you want to support the podcast. If not, it's fine if you want to keep joining and keep watching. Please subscribe. If you're not going to give me any money, please like the video. Please subscribe. Please tell me you love me. Please do what you got to do. And I suppose we should also give away a free Save the Carrot Meister hat this episode. We didn't do it last episode. Took a little break. We should give away a free one. I'm going to try, I'm not sure. I'm going to try at some point. I don't think for this episode, so don't assume, but I'm going to put a little section on the website where instead of commenting, you put in like a password, and the first person who puts in the password gets to put their shipping info in, and then I'll send them the hat. So let's see what the special code is. First person to comment in the comment section with the code CANDLE, and you live in the United States, will get a free Save the Carrot Meister hat. So you have to write CANDLE in the comments, live in the United States, and you will get a free Save the Carrot Meister hat. I believe one person commented a few episodes ago and never sent me their address, so I didn't send it to them. So you got to send me, I'll tell you what to do, but you got to send me your address if you want the hat, guys. Yeah. So that's cool. We got all that out of the way. Nice. Alright, I want to talk about, breast reductions. Let's get serious, guys. Let's all get... Everyone stop what you're doing. Let's talk about breast reductions. I will say I'm usually never a fan of a breast reduction because why are you... I'm not a fan of plastic surgery in general, I'll be honest. Why are you messing with what God hath given you? Sometimes I get it because your face is fucked up. Sometimes you look disgusting and I get it. Gotta do what you gotta do. But I'm saying in general, you know, if your boobs are too big, listen guys, that's rarely a problem. I used to think that was never a problem. What the heck? Too big of boobs? How? There's a man out there that will enjoy them. Possibly me. But I did see a video of someone on Instagram. It popped up. This is not normal videos, whatever. A lot of men have these videos pop up, but it popped up for me. I think it was more of like a comedy video. And it was this woman. I don't actually know if I'll be able to find a picture of her. It was just a woman with the most insane boobs that were so big. And she said she has a problem where they just keep growing. They won't stop growing. And I was like, all right, you can get the breast reduction. We found the only one candidate that it's okay for. You can get, because it was like ridiculous. It was like, and she showed like what they looked like before, and they were gigantic, but they weren't as big as now. They were like basically down to her knees, just humongous. And it's not like she was super fat. I mean, she might have been like a little bit overweight, whatever. She looked fine. But they were like crazy. So she can get it. I'm just saying I'm allowing it. What else did I have on that? I'm saying I'm allowing her to do that. So she can thank me that I'm allowing. She might have already gotten it. But if she has the whatever disease that she's saying where it like keeps growing, how is that going to fix it? She just like keep getting it. I don't even know what they do with that like meat. It's just fat, right? I don't actually know I'm confused about anatomy right now. What are they sucking out of there? I don't know what they do with that. They should give it to other people. They should honestly. I think it should be allowed if there's someone else who's willing to add that to their body. Do you need to be the same blood type as someone to receive their excess boob fat. This is getting crazy, guys. This is making no sense. That's okay. Okay. This is actually a perfect plan. In order to keep the yin and yang of large boobs on the earth, in order to keep the equilibrium, basically, we don't want there to be a global reduction in boob size. We don't want that. So you have to find a partner who's willing to add all of the stuff you take off to their body. Does that make sense? That would be perfect. That would be a perfect plan. So the global boob entropy, global bra size average stays the same, but you get to be confident in who you are. I stumbled through saying that, but that makes so much sense. Some of you guys are writing this down. This is a fucking great idea. Oh my god. It's an amazing idea. So, yeah. So, hopefully she got her reduction. She needs it. Like, that is back problems. I can't even imagine carrying, like, how much do boobs weigh? I don't even know. It depends on how big they are. Some of them not much, but some of them, bro, that's fucking heavy as shit, dude. I gotta carry this schlong around all day. This thing already hurts. I'm kidding. It's the lightest. It might as well be helium. It actually lifts me up in the air. Yeah, that must be bad. But yeah, I'm sure I forgot the comments on that video. I'm sure they were insane. I'm sure they were just a bunch of boys being like, probably asking for like leaks or something. That's something that I think is insane. Just when dudes are like looking for leaks of women's pictures online, like it's like insane to look for a picture that someone doesn't want to be. It's like if someone took a picture of me in the bathroom, and let's say I became super famous. Let's say it was like Justin Bieber level famous. Someone took a picture of me in a bathroom without my permission. They had a hidden camera in my Airbnb or whatever. They took a picture of me. And now people are like, let me see the picture. Like, bro, you're looking at some like illegal picture of me. What the fuck? The hell's wrong with you? The creepiest shit ever, dude. So you're looking for, I think that's what they mean by leaks. I guess they could also mean like, there might be a girl with an OnlyFans who has like paid content. And then like somehow someone will like buy the content and then download it and share it with someone else. That might actually be what they're talking about. To me, that's a little bit different. That's kind of like stealing someone's property. It's not as much. It is kind of being creepy, but it's more like you're like just stealing something that doesn't belong to you. But when you're like looking at a photo that the person themselves doesn't want to be on the internet, that's just fucking creepy. That's like perverted behavior. That's just really weird. So when these guys are like, there's like so many, just like these kids. That's what these kids have no empathy. These young boys, they just don't get it. They don't understand. Just like, oh, where's the leaks? Where's the leaks at? It's just crazy. I can't even imagine just like a picture of me that I don't want to be on the internet. Like a nip slip or whatever for a woman or something like that. Just like, or like let's say you take a picture of yourself and you send it to your fucking boyfriend at the time and your boyfriend's a piece of shit and he posts it online and then everyone's looking at that. That's just fucking dirty, dude. Holy shit. That's so dirty. And then guys are like looking for that, bro. That's like such a betrayal of confidence. It should be illegal to look at that picture. I guess it is, kind of, right? But you can't really find whoever's looking at it. You can just like, one day maybe we'll have that capability. You can just like see who looked at a photo and then like, oh, you guys doing some stupid shit. You guys have got caught. That's just crazy. But I guess men don't care. Men look at child porn too, so I guess they don't care. They're just perverts. What am I gonna say? Man discovers other men are perverts and talks about it for 5 minutes. That's what this was. Classic guys. So yeah, back to the breast reduction. Get it if you want to, but I'm just saying, ladies, if they're not comically big, you don't need to get it. Don't get it. Let's be real. All right, what's next? I have no clue how long I've been doing this for, but I feel like I didn't have enough topics today. Oh, I was gonna put this after the Macedonia fire, but I ordered it wrong. Sometimes you order topics wrong and you get screwed. You get screwed because it didn't segue perfectly, and then people are gonna make fun of you because it doesn't sound natural. Sorry, I have to add my ad read in here. All right. What the fuck? Stop. Sorry. So I used to think my biggest fear was getting shot walking down the street, which makes no sense. My biggest, like, ridiculous fear. Not like actual fear. My biggest actual fear is finding no one to love me and being alone. It's not, but my biggest actual fear is not living my life the way I want to. Sure. I used to think my biggest fear was, like, getting shot walking down the street, because someone could just shoot you in the head or whatever, and you can die, and then you have no clue. I think this is an actual thing that happens more often than you would like it. My actual fear is getting into a car accident, but one where I have no control over the situation. Like this I've seen this on the news so many times where someone's sitting at a traffic light. They're doing everything they're supposed to do, sitting at a traffic light waiting. I'm sitting there. Someone behind them is speeding so fast, whether they're drunk, their fucking car is, they're just trying to kill people, their car is like malfunctioning. They're going like 100 miles an hour, they just crash into you and you die. What can you do in that situation, guys? What can you fucking do? Not much. You don't even know they're coming, right? Especially also, like, it could be like you're driving through an intersection, and sometimes it happens, you're driving through an intersection, someone comes the other way and perpendicularly hits you. Bro, it happened, I remember it happened a few years ago, like, someone did that, it's like 8 people died. It was insane. Going so fucking fast. So that could happen, that's extremely dangerous. Driving in cars is fucking dangerous as shit, dude. There's so many things that could happen, transportation-wise. It's so scary. It's so scary, man. But, yeah, I don't know. So I just made you guys worry about that for no reason. I'm not really worried about that, honestly, but, like, I would like to think that I would be able to see them coming and move out of the way, but you're not going to be able to see them coming sometimes. You're not expecting some guy to be flying out of nowhere. Especially also if someone else is driving. That would suck. If I was on, like, an Uber's car, and he's, like, playing his music. It's like, oh, no. I just made another racist comment about an Arabic Uber driver. Arabic Uber driver. He's just on the phone with one of his friends, whispering whatever he's whispering, and then just a guy comes out of nowhere, and he's not even paying attention. And I'm like, hey, do you see that guy coming fucking super fast? He's just like, blah, 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 and then we just die. We both die. We explode. That would be my worst fear. So, go to sleep with that tonight, guys. Go to sleep with that on your mind. Not good. Not good. So, yeah, that's not great. All right, I've seen, there's 2 more topics, guys. We're almost done. It's like when the doctor's like, we're almost done with the needle. It's almost in. It's coming. I've seen a lot of videos recently of people waiting online in New York City to get new apartments or just to find an apartment. And there's these, like, giant fucking lines. And all the comments are like, holy shit, this is how hard it is to get an apartment in Manhattan? No, that's not how... I got an apartment last year. I saw my brokers by myself. There was no line. There was no crowd of people. These apartments that these people are going for are the, like, rent-stabilized ones. The ones that they're good price. Listen, if you can pay market rate, there's no lines for these apartments, guys. Yes, are they in demand? Can you loiter around and... You have to see an apartment and make a decision. Do you want to bid on it, or do you want to... whatever? But these are not, like... I don't know what to tell. If you think, because people get the wrong idea. They see these videos and like, holy shit, this is crazy. It's like 30 people waiting in line. No, you can find an apartment. It's perfectly fine. Are some of them, like, competitive? Sure, but you can find an apartment if you need to. If you have the tightest budget ever, yes, it's going to be competitive, obviously. Everyone wants the tightest budget. But if you're a regular market price paying individual, guys, it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. You got to be diligent and you can find something. Things go quickly, but some things don't go quickly also. So there's some periods where, if you're moving in the summertime, yeah, it's going to go quickly. People are moving in the summer. But if you're moving, like, right now in March, probably pretty, like, kind of chill, I guess, relatively. Some low periods. So I just want to dispel any rumors if anyone was seeing that it's not that crazy. Is it expensive? Of course. This fucking place is hella expensive for no fucking reason. Well, for a reason. Because this podcast is here. This podcast is here, and this is a national landmark that people should visit. It's like the Kramer tour in Seinfeld. This is what people are going to come visit. But, yeah, it's not that bad. So, calm down, guys. Calm down. You guys are fucking going crazy. I hate when people misrepresent New York. They go like, oh my god, it's so insane. It's so insane over there. It's not that, guys. It's a regular city, guys. We're just chill people. We're just fucking chilling, dude. Just chilling, bro. Eating our chopped cheese, which I will never eat because I'm assuming it tastes like a hamburger and I will throw up all over everyone. Alright, we're going to talk about dating real quick. This is also, I said this is a low period for rents. This is also a low period for dating is what I've noticed, or for the apps. It's what I've noticed last year and this year. I remember last year at this time, just everything was kind of slow motion. It wasn't getting much interest in, like, mid-March to late April. It's kind of just like, I don't know what it is. Right now, it's kind of just like, It's fine. Not really trying to press too hard, but just swiping on the apps, kind of just like low. Sometimes you go through highs and lows. You can tell how many matches you're getting. But yeah, it's not great. So I don't know if that's an actual thing. I wonder if people have like a study of like when's the best time to be on there. But it feels like to me that always this period. Well, it's only 2 years of data. This period has like been pretty so far. So we'll see. We'll see. But also I want to talk about sometimes I'll be swiping and I'll see a person. Like let's say on Tuesday I'm swiping, I see a person, I swipe yes on them. And then the next day I'll be swiping and I'll see the same person again. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why are they popping up again? And I'll swipe on them again. And in my mind it's like, okay, I swiped on them before, but there must have been a glitch that Hinge thinks I didn't swipe on them because it's sending me. Why would it show me their profile again? Why would it show me their profile again if they said no to me, or they said yes? It wouldn't show me their profile again. So I'm like, I'll just swipe on them again just to make sure. Now, I have matched with one person where I remember I was like, I saw this person before. I definitely swiped on them before, and then I swiped on them again and I matched with them. They never responded to my message, but it was fine. I remember this for the data purpose. So am I wrong? I don't know if I'm wrong. Are these people saying no to me and then Hinge is like glitching and then showing me it again? I don't want to feel like a weirdo. I don't want to feel like a guy who's just like, I have to keep swiping. Like there's been people I've seen, no joke, 5 times on the app. And I've probably said yes. At a certain point, I'm like, I can't keep saying yes. This feels weird to do. I don't know their name, but I remember I'm good with faces. I remember what people look like. Good with bodies that I remember. Good with bearing bodies. So I'm just like trying to think, what is the situation with the fucking app? Am I screwing myself? Not screwing myself, but do these people think I'm weird? Because the last thing I want to do is for my face to show up when a girl's swiping and she's like, this guy again? Because it's not like I'm enamored with them. It's not like I'm just like stalking them. They pop up on my screen. I go, this is how easy it is. I've seen you before. You're hot. Yes. I'm like, oh, it must not have gone through. Yes. It takes me 2 seconds of brain thinking. So I don't want to be seen as like a creepy guy, but also like I want to make sure they got my like, because what if they like me back and then, we have a beautiful life with 17 kids. So I'm kind of angry at the app. I wish they gave you more information on like, this person said no to you, this person said yes to you, whatever. I don't know, bro. I don't fucking know. But yeah, so I guess from a lady's perspective, like, have you seen the same guy pop up multiple times? That would be a good question to ask. Have you seen the same guy pop up multiple times in rapid succession? And have you been like, what the fuck? What is this? I've seen people like me. I've had people like me on different apps, I think, over a course of a few months, I guess. The same person, and I'll say no sometimes. But I'll remember, I'm like, oh, this person liked me for it. And I guess, there might be fans of mine or whatever or something, I'm not sure. And it doesn't bother me. I'm like, whatever, they're shooting their shot. But just if they kept liking me over and over again, I'd be like, what the fuck? What the hell's wrong with this person? But for me, I hope they're not thinking that, but they might be. And do I have any plans to change my behavior? No. If I see a hot girl, I'm going to send her a like, even if I sent her a like before. I'm assuming the app is glitching. That's what I'm going to do. Unless someone calls me out. Until the day someone calls me out, they're like, why are you sending me so many likes? I'm going to be like, what the fuck? I sent you like 1 like, bro. That'd be so funny. That'd be so funny if someone sees me in person and they're like, you're the guy that keeps sending me a like. And I truly won't know who they are. I'm just going to be like, what? Who are you? I don't know who I've sent likes to. I send so many likes out. I wonder if I'm like, there's probably someone who's like a celebrity, like their stalker celebrity. They would never come up to me. They would think I was a stalker, actually. What is this scenario I'm creating? They would be so appalled. They would be able to leave the bar. They'd be like, this guy's following me. This guy keeps sending me likes and he's following me on location. He knows where I am. I'm going to call the police. They would not be like, oh, hey, you sent me 87 likes. I love you. Yeah, so this scenario makes no sense, but it's kind of funny. Just curious about how the app works. I did go on a date with a girl who ended up joining Hinge afterwards. I said this before last time. So she would know. She would know how the ins and outs. I should ask her, but don't talk to her, so... Oh, damn, I lost my only resource. Whatever. It's fine. Anyway, guys, that is the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. You were all so beautiful and so amazing. I appreciate you all. Next week, we're going to, I would say, have a guest. Like 95% sure. I know I said that before. Actually, I think we're going to have 2 episodes with 2 guests in a row. With a guest in a row. So that's pretty exciting. Haven't had a guest in a while. One of them is a repeat guest, which we all know who that is because we've only had 1 guest before, but one of them is a new guest, and should be exciting. So hopefully that happens. I'm pretty sure it will. But that's something to look forward to. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you all. Have an amazing week. Have an amazing weekend. And Yeah, be really cool. Stay cool, guys. I need a catchphrase. I need a theme song for. I need to get someone to make me a theme song. I'm gonna write that down right now. To commission a theme song for this, I gotta think of the genre. Soul, maybe black soul music, Baptist church soul music. Meat Sangria, like that. That'd be cool. All right, whatever. We'll figure it out. Bye, everyone.